Morning. Oh, the hill climb. All right, a little overcast morning. Tuesday morning, and we're on the Santa Ana River Trail. Heading in the wrong direction. So I'm gonna head over to my side of town before I go to work. It's about 6:40. Still a little gloomy out, so it doesn't look like the sun's gonna make it push through the clouds till mid-morning. This might be kind of a long ride. So it's gonna end up being me on this. We're gonna go over into my neighborhood real quick, and then take an old standard route to work. Something a little bit fast, just because I'm taking the extra time to do this. Chapman. Wow, this is Chapman. So we're gonna go down to the next we're gonna go down to the next, this lady's hell-bent. We'll go to the next exit and then start heading east. Kind of chilly. I lost my head covering. I don't know where it went. So I washed it, or I had my wife wash it at the hotel, and then I haven't seen it since. Ooh, it's cold. It's probably 60. So that's not very cold, but in the early morning on an e-bike, I don't know. I guess I'm just a wimp here. All right. So this is Orangewood, and I'm getting drops of water. Oh. This is kind of funky right here. Let's get over here. Let's blow this. this. Wow. So I've been curious about how long this takes. So 7 minutes so far. So oh man. All right. Guy's riding a mountain bike to work. So he's cruising pretty fast. He's probably going 20, maybe 18. Get in the street. It's been a chaotic morning at work. I'm running late because we had a issue with one of our machines. Well, the machine's fine, just what we call a tooling problem. So we had a tooling problem, and I've been texting both of my partners in crime, and it's really set me back a lot. But I don't really need to be there physically. Let's see what he's saying here. Let's call this guy real quick. Oh. So this is you know, for the channel, my ride to work, my commute to work, but sometimes I can't focus on the ride. I've got to focus on work. So not too often, but some mornings are like this, so just bear with me. This guy's not answering, so I'm going to try his other phone. Hey, I tried to call you on your other phone. I wasn't sure. Hey, because you were texting you were texting me from the other phone. Yeah, you were texting me from the. So this is the Abraham phone that you're on right now, and then your other phone is the Abe phone. So you were texting me from the Abe phone. I don't know which. I haven't looked to see which one's your work phone. Okay. Anyway, dude, so there's a tool set, the K4 set, and that's over in the polishing station. So what we got to do is install that one, and then we're gonna press one job on it, and then we got to remove it. So but since I'm not there, it doesn't really matter if I was there or not, but I can do the next one, I guess. But so that's a new tool set from Kamagi. But I'll be there, dude. I'm in Orange right now, and so by the time you get to the upper punches, I'll be there and I can help you with the upper punches. All right. So as long as we're making progress, it's fine. And then I should be there by the time you get the X2 ready to, because that's really the part that's kind of difficult, right? Not difficult, but challenging. So the tolerances are really tight, so I understand. I can do that. So just dude, get it up to that point, and I'll be there by then. And cool. Yeah, it's marked K4, so it's on the blue cart by the polishing station, and it just says K4 on it. So it's nitride X2 and Y2, and then tool steel X1 and Y1. All right, bro. Thanks, man. All right, later. All right. So that's the guy that's backfilling most of my old responsibilities. We have these tools, so we have these big hydraulic presses. This one's not even very doesn't have very much tonnage. It's only 30 tons, but it's a little small complex part that has four axes, and we press these little parts out of zirconia, dental restoration material, and then they take those parts and they go through a bisque and sintering process, and then we sell them to dentists to make crowns out of. But it's intimidating, and the tooling's really expensive, and if you make a mistake, it can be expensive. This set is a new set that he's gonna put in, and it's it's probably 10,000. It's 10,000 bucks. So if you goof up, it's kind of. Anyway, let's not talk about work. So we've got the ball rolling over there. We're going to run over here real quick and then go by the house, and then we'll probably hit the Santiago Creek Trail. So took us 15 minutes to make it over here. Let's get in the street here. Let's go ahead and cross. How many miles was that though? So that's 5 miles basically, 15 minutes. So if I have to make runs in the future, just getting a better idea of how much time it takes. I thought I had to run by my house, but I don't need to run by there now, so no big deal. We love being on the bike, so it doesn't matter. It's just five extra miles. So this is gonna end up being a 17-mile commute this morning. All right, so which way? So we want to go to Standard Avenue. I think we're gonna go, let's think here. Running out of battery. Well, I won't be running out of battery, but towards the end of the ride, we're only going to be able to go probably 24. Yeah. Tustin Avenue, 7 a.m. Hectic. There's no room in this lane, so that's why I'm way the hell over here. Chaos. We'll jump down, probably jump down onto Santiago Creek, go through the Badlands. This is total flat zone right here. Look at all these cars, man. It's sketchy, so like, I know I can just be in the road, but like, trust me, like these people right here, if I was in the in the street like this, like blocking traffic, they would probably like run me down. These are all the people that are trying to get to the 22 freeway, so the tension is, you could cut the tension with a knife. These people are intense, man. Get over here. Get away from these crazy people. You can feel it coming off their cars, man, just like the anger. But I'm pretty, morning. I'm pretty tolerant. In the past, so my mom, like, she was a very intense person when it came to anything that like would cause stress, you know. So driving, she was just angry and just crazy. So, you know, it got to the point, like, every time I get in the car with her, I was just always totally anxious, you know, as a kid, because I didn't know, like, what she was gonna go off on. And she was only 5 foot tall, probably 100 pounds, and but Irish. She was an Irish woman, and she did not raised in the streets of LA. Like, yeah, she grew up in all those like East Los Angeles. Yeah, so good morning. So she just, I don't know, she was just intense. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I'm just like going back in my mind. I was picturing riding. I went on a trip with her and my aunt and uncle to her old neighborhood. And I think at that time we were in La Puente to visit her old high school or grade school. I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, she was like, if somebody cut her off or somebody was tailgating her, like she's gonna be cussing at them and honking her horn and chasing them. Just craziness. My old neighborhood, y'all. Had to go check on it. We got to check on it, I feel like I haven't been through here in a while, so I'm glad that I took this little diversion. We're gonna check out, probably cruise up Santiago Park. My wife never texts me back. Ooh. It's all right, I guess. Hell yeah, look at this. This is business. What a trip, huh? Yeah, so I guess I was talking about road rage. So yeah, so like in the past, like I never really I get irritated when I drive for sure. And but like, every time I've gotten angry with other drivers for mistakes they've made, like I always instantly regret it. And I realize like how dangerous it is, I don't know what it is about cars and road rage, but it's a real thing, So if I'm ever driving with my kids in the car, I mean, I'm sure I've made some comments, but nothing like when I feel that anger, I realize it instantly, and I'm like, okay, you gotta let this go, And then, so over the years, I feel like I don't, I just remember how it used to stress me out when my mom was like that. So I was able to to, you know, deal with stress on the roadways. A lot healthier, you know. And then on my e-bike, I think I do okay. I mean, you have to expect it, you know. You have to expect that I'm gonna make mistakes and that other people are gonna make mistakes. I mean, and sometimes, you know, worst of all is like sometimes it's very like blatant, you know, like people do things on purpose, which, you know, that's a challenging one. So I'm really cold right now. That's why it's hard for me to talk. All right. So we're coming up to 17th Street. Oh man, I gotta relax. Yeah, literally as soon as I woke up this morning, I was getting text messages from work. So from 5:40 till 6:30, I was text messaging 2 people and getting ready at the same time. And then I thought I had to go by the house. So the combination of all that kind of got I never really woke up. Had no caffeine. We just need to take it easy and enjoy ourselves here. Good morning. JFK Transportation. So, what the hell are they doing? All right, so we're 9 miles into this. So the OC streetcar, so that's going to be done in 2026 now. It's kind of disappointing. I don't know what month, but this project's taken forever. Wow, so it was actually raining right here. So are we riding into the rain? Sure seems like it. Not expect this, and I can't get to where I need to go because of this construction. No right turn. Sidewalk closed. Man, dude, I gotta get through here, y'all. Ah, shit. Let me ask this guy. Oh man, I just need to go right here. Oh well. Yeah, why? We'll just go over to the next street. That's fine. Just a little 1 minute diversion. Wow, this battery's already low. So we're down to 50% when I pedal with the voltage sag. So yeah, maybe this battery is degrading. We'll see what happens. I mean, I know that we can make it, obviously, because we've only gone 11 miles. But it'll be interesting to see like how much it slows down. $7.23. No calls or texts. Kind of like this actually. Confusion over here. I don't trust this person. Check out some of this tagging. Crazy. All right. We're almost to the standard bike path. Be conservative here and just go 20. Try to keep a steady pace of 20 for the rest of the ride, so I don't suck up all my battery speeding. High vis. I don't think I can do this. It's too slow. All right, so it's totally clear. That's why I didn't stop. Completely clear, both directions. We're riding into the rain. I don't know if there's any drops on my camera. I can't see. Hopefully not. So I can hear all the rocks, little rocks and pebbles hitting my plastic fenders. Have a way to clean my lens. I think it's fine actually. It says Gerardo Moet Park. So I wonder who Gerardo Moet is. So we're going into a lot of wetness right now. So I've got beads of water on my eyelashes. Too cute. The mama and her babies. Wow, what are they doing up here? All right, looks like we have some more road construction up here. Wow, look at that tagging right there. Massive locotes. Jeez. Oh my gosh, it's all over. It's over there too. Dang. graffiti task force got their work cut out for them today. That must have been a huge one right here. So I got both my videos from yesterday ready to publish. I published one this morning, trying to decide if I should just publish them both. What they're gonna do right here. I wonder if they're gonna actually make a bike lane right here all the way. So I don't see any water on my lens, but water's hitting me in the face. Oh no, they're just repaving the road. Looks like they already did this one. All right, how long have we been riding? 50 minutes? So we're gonna cut through Delhi Park. You can hear these wires buzzing. Oh, perfect. Let's jump across. Halliday Street. Ooh, let's go this way. Slippery. Ooh, lots of mud. We don't want that. I'm not a big fan of mud. Man. Stuff going on everywhere. Oh man. Let's go around. Got a 60-footer. Might be yeah, it's at least a 60-foot. Man, those man lifts are scary to be on. I used to work for a company where we rented out equipment, and we had a 40-foot one, and I went up on that thing. Oh my God, scary. Whoa. Oh, they painted these. got some more tagging. Let's see what's going on. Let's go down this bike path. Got a morning meeting. Oh yeah, getting lit. Out here. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got time. What's up, bro? I feel like it's been a long time since I've been over here. It's gonna be humid, man. Del Taco. Alright, what time is it? 7:37. Ahead. I mean, 7 in the morning. At 7:30, it's like there's so much traffic. It's just a lot more nerve-wracking. I mean, I feel fine because I'm kind of used to it. But then you think, like, it just takes one of these drivers to make one mistake, you know? Look down at their phone once and then that's it. I mean, they only have to drift like in some of those sections when I'm on the street. If they drift 1 foot, they're gonna hit my handlebar. That's why it's like if you ride an e-bike and like you're like in intimidated about being in the street, like, as long as you ride slow and carefully, just go on the sidewalk, man. It's like, don't let people pressure you into like getting yourself in a situation that you might not be able to get out of, you know? Right now that's buzzing me. Comes another one. Jeez. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeehaw. Running out of battery. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Still doing 26. Come on, wind horse. It's been a good bike. I don't care what the people say. Down to 38, 41% and still chugging along at 26. Oh man. These fools. Get out of my lane. Bastards. All right, wind horse, this is the last The last part, buddy. My parents always had names for their cars. I wish I could remember what their names were. So when I was talking about my mom road raging, so she used to drive both my parents had 1958 Ford Fairlanes. So my mom had a red one, a red four-door one. So it's red and white. And they're massive cars. And then my dad had the aqua blue and white two-door. I actually drove that car for a while. But they're tanks, man. And I talked about it before, both of them used to race stock cars back in the day, and that's what they raced was Ford Fairlanes. Which I can't imagine that they were very fast, but that's what they drove. So I just picture, my dad said that my mom they'd have to put pillows and phone books down for her to be able to have have the ability to see good enough. I don't know how she reached the pedal, but maybe they had that modified too. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. All right, 1 hour and 5 minutes, not too bad.
Wait.
How many miles have we gone? 17 and a half miles. We're at 55% on the battery, so we're probably good for another 10 to 15 miles, I would say, if we cruised.